everybody, and welcome back to the Suitor Brown channel, and this tutorial is going to be on how to reinstall and to update your game. Okay, so the first thing you want to do, and by the way, this just works for me, I'm not sure if it'll work for you. I'm just saying that a lot of people had a big issue with the 1.63 update, and they asked me a few questions on how to fix their game. And I'm just going to make a video on how I install my updates and whatnot. That way you guys can follow along, and if it helps you out, good. But anyway, back up your game. Go to your folder, the Sims 3 folder, and get your saves, your downloads, the mods, the exports, screenshots, and recorded videos, and back them up. You want to put one folder on your desktop and another to an external source, like flash drives or an external hard drive. That way you always have your game backed up. And then uninstall your game. Okay, so next, when you're ready to reinstall, what you want to do is go to the Sims 3 website, and I'll put a link to this one in the description, where you can download the latest patch, and you will be able to patch your game from your computer. It's a lot faster that way, at least it is for me. Okay, so we have got that done. You've got your patch downloaded, and you've got to reinstall the base game at this point. So, when you install the base game, do not install anything else. No custom content, no downloads, no expansions, nothing else. Not yet. After you install the base game, install the latest update, because they have it now where the latest update goes directly to the base game, so you don't have to worry about all that. Next, install the rest of your expansions and stuff packs, and this is the list of expansions and stuff packs in the proper order to install them. Now I'll put this list also in the description, so don't worry about trying to read all this just yet. And if you do, I probably misspelled a few words in there anyway, so it'll be alright. Now, put your backup folders into the Sims 3 game. Your mods, your saves, the screenshots, and whatnot. And after that, open your launcher, and you want to go to Downloads. And after, of course, you put your folders back in there, you'll have your downloads back, but you still have to reinstall them. So you select all and hit Install. Now, here's your warning. Because it is always an issue with custom content and the latest patch, you got to be careful when you put your custom content in there, because it could corrupt your game. So it's always great to back it up. Like I said before, always back up your game. Now, here we are at the point where we were talking about updates. As before, back up the game. The saves, the downloads, the exports, anything you want to keep. You're not going to uninstall anything at this point. You just, well, you will eventually, but you don't want to lose what you have. Now, open the launcher and go to your installed content. You hit select all, and then you hit uninstall, so that your custom content is not in there, and you don't actually have to look through it to see whether or not your custom content is still in there. Now, I would advise to go back a second time and do it, because the one or two times I've actually had to uninstall this game or had problems with the patch, it was just issue where I'd hit uninstall and then I just installed the patch rather than going back. But when I went back to look at the launcher, there were still things installed. I don't know why it does this sometimes, but it does. Just so you know. Now, the next thing you want to do is, after uninstalling and go to the website, you want to download the latest patch, install it, and then after the patch has been installed, you know what I forgot to say? Also, if you have anything like custom folders like this one, like the mods folder came from the Sims mod The Sims 2, and be sure to remove that from the Sims folder before you install, before you do patches, before you do anything like that. Custom folders have to go. Okay, now back to what I was saying. After your custom content's been removed, install your patch. And then after the patch has been installed, you can reinstall your downloads. Just go to your downloads folder, put back any of your folders that were custom. You hit, of course, go to your downloads, select all, and then you want to install everything. So after that's been done, your game is pretty much where it's supposed to be. You want to, yeah, like I said, sorry. Your game is going to be where it's supposed to be at before you uninstalled anything. All your downloads should be back. All your custom folders should be back. Your saves should work. If they don't work, just copy the ones that you had backed up and then put them back in your game, and that'll work also. Now for a tutorial on how to edit your saves, whether if they're bad, I'm not really going to do that here. I mean, I'll do it, but it's real quick. What you do is, like, you'll copy this where it says backup into the saves folder, but you'll delete the backup section. Now, I'm not really going to do a tutorial on that. You'll just have to, Google it. It's very simple, so I'm not going to really put that. Anyway, that's pretty much it for when it comes to installing your games or backing up your games. So all of this information that's in this part will actually be in the description. I'll go ahead and put all that in there if you didn't quite understand exactly what I was saying. And that's pretty much it for this part of the video. And like I said, I'm going to put in an update of the things that I've been working on, and hold tight for that. It'll be up in a moment. So here we are with a couple sneak peeks at what I've been up to. The first one is the first house I made in Oasis Landing, and the second one is the house that I made in Riverview. I kind of forgot that I made it, and so that's why I haven't finished it. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys subscribe, and if you like this video, please do share it with your friends. So that being said, thanks for watching.